Let's take a closer look at the names you're going to see on the field today. For the South Bend Cubs, los Cabritos Maldichos es un homenaje a la maldición del cabro que empieza en 1945 y terminó cuando los Cubs de Chicago ganan el Serie Mundial en 2016. The South Bend Cubs will become the Cabritos Maldichos, which means cursed goats. It pays homage to the curse of the Billy Goat beginning in 1945 and of course ending when the Cubs won their first World Series in 108 years back in 2016.
Something that was made very evident in last week's loss is the need to spread the ball around in the passing game.
We've also missed some throws. We threw some balls into the ground. We threw a post to open the game that we got to lead the guy so he can run away with a corner on his back hip. That gets spread around. We got to find ways to get those guys involved in a little bit more early in games.
As expected, KJ Hamler and Pat Freiermuth have been getting the lion's share of the Nittany Lions receptions. But how much is too much? The pair have combined for 44% of Penn State's receptions and 48% of Penn State's receiving yards. Coach Franklin says the impetus is on the coaching staff to bring out that level of playmaking in the other pass catchers.
At the end of the day, when the ball comes, you got to make the plays. And we have all of the faith and confidence that we can do it and that they can do it. We just got to bring it out in them more.
That has happened this season, but sparingly. In each of the past 4 games, Hamler and Freiermuth have provided for more than half of Penn State's receiving output, including over 60% of Penn State's yards and receptions last week, while complementary receivers like Justin Shorter and Daniel George struggled.
We got to build their confidence up and we got to build their fundamentals and skills up so they make those plays rather than spending so much time on what they didn't do.
In the home stretch of the regular season, with a potential spot in a major bowl game on the line, additional receiving production could make a huge difference.
Both ended off the innings that they were in, the third and the fifth. Chop to third, Slaughter jumps, fires back home to Washer, sends it to first. Oh, double play! Beautiful play by Jake Washer, and that is a fantastic way for the Cubs to end that inning. Certainly what South Bend needs, trailing by 1 run, and that one is hit high in the air into the gap, going back towards the wall. It's out of here. DJ Artis lofted a fly ball that just kept on carrying into left center field, and it turns into a 3-run shot and a South Bend Cubs lead. 1-1 pitch hit high in the air to deep left field, going back, looking up, goodbye. Delvins in his second home run at Four Winds Field this season, over the left field wall, and the South Bend Cubs take the lead right back. 6-5 as fireworks explode into the center field sky. 3 straight defeats. And that is sent high in the air to deep left field. Nothing Artis can do about it except watch it land. A home run for Wander Javier, his 9th of the season.
And this starting a 3-game homestand is Laku with a nice chip over the defender. Now gets it towards the center for Peterson. Balogun all alone on the right side, coming forward. Numbers back for Bucknell. Balogun looking for the cross, deflected away, and a corner kick for Boston.
His batting average of 500 by the end of his first full series against Dayton. And he's now come back to earth a little bit, but still at .320 on the season. Third in the High A Central, and that one is hit deep into right center field. Going back are the outfielders, looking up, goodbye! Nelson Velasquez clubs a home run to put South Bend in the lead. Fireworks from center field, 6 homers on the season for Nelson Velasquez, and it's 4-3 South Bend. He was waiting on that home run pitch all day long, folks. To follow up his 3-strikeout 10th if Reynolds fails here. And that one is hit high in the air to shallow center field. Oncoming, charging is Kiersey. He won't get there. Good night from South Bend. Ryan Reynolds walk it off for the 3rd straight day. The South Bend Cubs win. Joe, you mentioned that it's been a while since Bellefonte's had a home game, and you're right. This is something that's weighed a lot on the players and coaches. They've been traveling around to field after field for practices and games. They've been playing most of their home games at Lock Haven, which is about 30 minutes from Bellefonte here. So the team is really excited to have a place that they can call their own, and there's no better way to kick it off than the Curtain Bowl against Bald Eagle.